Welcome to Mtoto News. I'm Connie Ndeleko, and onto our stories today. As the world marks Breastfeeding Week, we highlight why breastfeeding is important. Breastfeeding protects your baby from long list of illnesses. It protects your baby from developing allergies and may also boost your child's intelligence. Breastfeeding may protect your child from obesity. It lowers your baby's risk of sudden infant deaths, and it reduces stress level and may risk your postpartum depression and may reduce risk of some type of cancer. Police officers over the years have been portrayed negatively, but for 36-year-old Doris Sabina Wako, an administration officer, it is a different case altogether. Images surfacing on social media show her tending to street children, feeding them, a move that has surprised many in the online space. Sabina undertook this initiative saying that street children in Kenya lack parental care and saw it best to portray a motherly figure for them. Online child sexual exploitation refers to the act of exploitative nature carried against children who are connected online. It involves sharing of images and videos or written content online. How safe is your child from the internet? ICT connectivity and mobile penetration is one of the causes where in 2017 there was 88% growth and 6.1 million Kenya on Facebook and 10 million on WhatsApp, on which access to internet is becoming more and more cheaper in Kenya.
The reason as to why we are starting this project is to ensure that children out there know that there is abuse, especially on the online platform, because we've realized that most of the time children are exploited online, yet they are not informed whether they are going through abuse. So by coming up with this project, we're going to create awareness on the different abuse that occur, especially on the online platform, and also we're going to empower our clients, who are the children, together with the caregivers and the community, to be able to understand issues that surround online child protection, and also to ensure that when these incidences occur, they are aware.
YouTube.
Uko YouTube? Unaangaliaga YouTube? Nani kina gani nyingine?
Ingine Instagram.
Uko na kwa Instagram? Okay, sawa. Alafu unajua rafiki yako mwenye amekuwa abused online?
Abused online. She was 12 years old last year. Then she received a pornographic video, and then she came and told me, and I told her to go and tell her mother, but she didn't want to tell her mother. So she went and told her dad who she trusted.
It is sad indeed how some people in the society take advantage of the technology and find a loophole to lure and exploit children online. However, the question is, do you know about online child sexual exploitation? And what about cyber safety?
Naweza sema kuwa watoto wanajaribu kwa mtandao. Yani wanapatiwa
abuse.
Wanaabusiwa kwa online kwa mtandao.
Inafanyika? Kuna mara kimefanyika hivyo? Hebu nipatie example.
Rafiki yangu alikuwa ameandikiwa message, alikuwa ameandikiwa haraka. Sasa vile aliandikiwa, alikuwa ameandikwa tukutane mahali. So nikamwambia asikutane, juu ajui huyo mtu.
Ilikuwa message ya wapi? Text message ama ya WhatsApp?
Yeah, text message.
Text message. Alafu alienda kwa hiyo mtu ama hakuenda?
Hakuenda, nilimwambia asiende. Nilizoambia watoto wengine, yani wasiangalie kwa mtandao zile vitu mbaya. Na wasikutane na watu wenye hawajui. Jua watu maybe wanaweza waua ama wafanyie kitu mbaya. Wasiamini marafiki wa mtandao.
If someone bullies you on the net, do you know the steps that you should take? Do you know how to block? Do you know how to report? How do you report? We've seen the police here, but how do you reach the police? You know how to reach 116, right? But how do you report on the platforms? That's something important that you need to know. Do you report? How many? We've had incidences where young people say they cannot report to parents. But what are the other options? 116? That's an option, okay? Whenever you find something on the platform that you're not okay with, you can block, you can report it. When it comes to platforms like Facebook, within 2 hours it's taken down. If it's Instagram, same thing. But learn how to report. If you're having an issue reporting to a parent, you yourself, you have the power to report.
How well do you know online social activity of your child? Well, it is time for all of us to be responsible and get concerned, because if we don't, we will lose our children. Always keep them on check. From Toto News, I'm Connie Ndeleko. 10 students were this week caught in a sex orgy after neighbors raised alarm on having suspected them engaging in a premarital sex. Anne Wamboi reports.
5 boys and 5 girls from the Wabu Primary School were allegedly found engaging in sexual acts in a Kayole estate. According to a concerned resident of the estate, there was an unusual noise coming from one of the houses around 7 p.m. and upon inquiring found the pupils. The class 7 and 8 pupils had allegedly been around the house for 2 days enjoying each other's company in dancing.
Mimi kupanda huko, nikaingia ndani nikaanza kuhoji hao watoto. Nyinyi ni watoto wa primary, watoto wadogo, mnafanya nini hapa? Wakatuambia wamekuja kudansi. Dansi gani hapa na hakuna ngoma? Kila mtu anidansie vile alikuwa na dansi. Wakasema hawezi.
The minors' arrest comes at a time when cases of indiscipline in secondary schools have been on the rise for the past 3 months. The area police commissioner will be having talks with the children as well as the parents to look for further ways in preventing this from ever happening again.
6 Nigerian asylum seekers, among them 3 children, were killed in a blast in the far north of Cameroon. The asylum seekers were being forcibly returned to Banki, Nigeria, in a Cameroonian army truck which drove over an improvised explosive device that exploded. The tragic incident is a disappointment testament of continuing forced returns of refugees and asylum seekers and is in violation of international refugee laws. 85% of world displaced people are in developing countries, including children who were forced to flee their homes because of conflict and persecution. Yet Cameroon has deported 100,000 refugees.
During these deportations as well, some children were separated from their parents and others have died due to the awful conditions they lived in for weeks or months in these remote Cameroonian border areas and the appalling conditions that exist in some of the militarized displacement camps in Nigeria.
Authorities need to provide refugees, especially children, with unhindered support to ensure that their safety needs are met fast. That's all for today. Follow us on Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram at Mtoto News. Have a blessed month. I am Connie Ndeleko.